Respect, now you your love, respect page. I truly preach the time to the genuine ones only. Have a safe week and protect your energy. You know, when you're a child of God, you don't gotta fake gaslight somebody and act like you're so in tune with God at the end of the day. Because when you're in tune with God, that energy hit different. That bond with God is different. You don't have to wear a mask to fake gaslight somebody because God is working in your favor. You know, when somebody tries to fake gaslight you and act like God is not working in your favor at the end of the day, they only playing their own face, questioning God at the end of the day. And I say that respectfully. You know, I say this to say this. You know, when you elevate and becoming your best self vision of yourself, they would try to distract you beyond distracting you. You would get new enemies. You would get people that you never even would have thought that would disrespect you within your process of you showing up for yourself to become your best self vision of yourself. But it's only a test. And when you understand the test within the test, when someone disrespects you, you know how to get in line and get in shape at the end of the day. Because when you're a firm believer in God, you don't shape with the enemy. You don't. So when you see the enemy in front of you trying to distract you or disrespect you at the end of the day, and when the enemy wants you to go back and forth with words with them, they don't understand. Like, listen, God working in my favor right now. Only if you knew. And God sees what you're doing. Hello, it's a thought process for me. And when you're being put to the test, and God sees how you moving and how you're maneuvering around and all that, and God sees that you're not going back and forth with words with somebody or allowing someone to actually allow you to believe that because they've been trying to project something in your mindset, that you're unworthy of yourself. And when God sees that this person disrespected you and you didn't disrespect them not one shape or form, and when God sees that they trying to sidetrack you, manipulate your character for something that you truly not, or play and try to psych your thought process on your friend or your pockets a little day to come out of character with them, when God sees your enemy in front of you, God says, you know what, child of God, I got your back with this one. Yeah, because they doing a little bit too much. Stay in your lane. And then they sit there and question how God is working in your favor. You know, regardless to what trauma you endured as a child, maybe being sexually assaulted, dealing with discrimination, you put a name to your book. And you dealt with trauma on top of trauma going into your adulthood, maybe dealing with domestic violence, you know, being discriminated against, dealing with sicknesses. You put a name to your book. And they don't understand how you overcome it, how you have the confidence within yourself to become your best self vision of yourself. Because you are the miracle within yourself, child of God. And that's why they can't understand you. That's why they can't get in tune to who you truly are today. That's why they can't understand, okay, well, it's not about you being cocky. It's not about you thinking you're better than somebody in the day. No, you're just trying to elevate and become your best self vision of yourself. You may not look like what you've been through. You know, and that's what they don't understand. Why you don't look like what you've been through. You don't have to look like what you've been through when you got God on your side. And I say that respectfully. When you believe in God and God believes in you and you believe in God within you at the end of the day, and God allows you to see it today for a reason, God was patient with your process. And God's allowing you to do in the inner work within, because you will forever heal. When it starts with healing, it starts with you to be genuine, true to yourself, to understand the assignment within the assignment. That God installed these tools within you to become your best self vision of yourself. Self-awareness, self-respect, self-healing, self-control, self-discipline, self-care, self-value, self-worth, self-peace, self-patience, self-love, self-confidence, and healthy boundaries. So when you look at your reflection of yourself today, and regardless to what trauma you experience in your life, God allows you to see that you can become your best self vision yourself. And when the enemy projects negative energy towards your mindset, you know how to handle the enemy at the end of the day. You don't got to go back and forth with the words with the enemy. You don't got to prove a point because the enemy think they right about you, or they trying to predict and make up their own your own character traits of who you are, and they don't even know you. You know, but they didn't even take the time to get to know you for who you truly are. They overlooked you, and they thought that you was better than somebody at the end of the day, and they just wanted to get a reaction out of you. But God said, yo, I see everything that they doing. I see them. I see them for who they truly are. When you're a child of God, you don't wear a mask. And I say that respectfully. So when they don't understand the assignment within the assignment that God is working in your favor, because you are the miracle within yourself. You walk by faith, not by sight. So because you walk by faith and not by sight, God is guiding you and God is protecting you. Every walk of life as you step in within life itself. Just because it's a cold world out there, don't mean at the end of the day. Just because you come across one enemy, you got to go back and forth with that enemy. Or you come across this enemy, you got to go back and forth with this enemy. No, but God sees everything that's transpired with them transpiring. You don't got to do witchcraft or a negative spell work in an unhealthy way to prove a point to somebody, because you don't believe in that type of stuff. You believe in God, and you walk by faith. faith, not by sight. You allowing God to guide you to better days ahead. And when God closes certain doors in your life, to remove certain people, or when God opens and closes certain doors to show you who your enemy is at the end of the day, and you're paying attention with them, paying attention that your enemy's right in front of your face, and God is saying that you are ready to stand in front of yourself to reevaluate your reflection and say, you know what? I'm not going to allow my enemy to get the best of me. I'm not going to allow my enemy to allow me to believe I'm supposed to give up. I'm not going to allow my enemy to allow me to believe I'm supposed to live in discouragement or live in fear. No. Because God stored patience within you. So you can become your best self version of yourself, because you became a believer within a believer, because you believe in God. And because you believe in God, God believes in you. And you believe in the God within you. So you understand the Son within the Son, that the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you carry yourself as an individual at the end of the day, that child of God, yes, child of God, the way you walk and you talk and how you carry yourself, that you have genuine self-awareness to understand that Son at the end of the day, I'm going to carry myself in a certain kind of orderly fashion to respect my neighbor, that I don't have to go back and forth with words with my neighbor because that's what my neighbor wants me to do. The enemy, yeah, this is crazy how life goes in the day. Your neighbor is your enemy, and you be so surprised when your enemy is your neighbor, and you reevaluate that your neighbor is the enemy, because you know why? Your neighbor is your enemy because not one time did you disrespect that enemy, that neighbor of yours. But when your neighbor couldn't respect you for who you truly was, and that neighbor disrespected your character for something that you truly wasn't, they had other third-party conversations amongst other people at the end of the day, and they was trying to project this negative energy on your mindset, and try to allow you to believe that you were supposed to show up for yourself today, because they wasn't in tune with themselves, because they was miserable, because you had confidence within yourself to show up for yourself today. They had people go against you before they actually got to time and take the time to get to know you. They went against one person. You see how that battle goes? How a group of people can go against one person? They think because you just one person, you gonna fold. Oh no, you don't fold. When you're a child of God, you never fold. And I say that respectfully. When you're a child of God, you never fold. Because you know why? You walk by faith, not by sight, and God is guiding you to better days ahead, and God is protecting you. God is shielding you for a reason. God is covering you. I got you, child of God. Don't worry about them fools. Don't worry about, I see them private conversations they have behind closed doors. How they trying to line you up, manipulate your character, something that you truly not at the end of the day. And all you were trying to do, respect them. And it's so crazy how that child of God is so respectful. Regardless if you try to disrespect them at the end of the day. And you still like, how are you so being nice to me for? Why are you so nice to me for? Because when that child of God is genuine, true, and real with themselves, they still know how to respect their neighbor, because their neighbor don't understand themselves today. They don't have to go back and forth with words with their neighbor, because God put something within them to respect their neighbor. Just because their neighbor don't understand them, that God is working in their favor, and I don't have to do anything to bring harm towards you, to prove a point to you, because you're trying to project negative energy on my life, or my life, or my mind, or my thought process at the end of the day, to allow me to believe I'm supposed to be discouraged because of your mindset and your words is coming out of your mouth coming towards me. You know, you got to be careful when you use certain words to yourself or say certain things to certain people, because, you know, you could be projecting something and it be going right back to you, because when you're dealing with a child of God and that child of God and didn't do anything to you, you know, that karma that you're going to receive is going to go right back to you. And then you got to sit there and reevaluate your thought process and say to yourself, is dang, I should have let that child of God alone. Yes, you should have. God warned you multiple times. Stop. You didn't understand the Son within the Son, because you didn't have awareness within yourself to respect yourself, to respect your neighbor. You know, child of God, just because your neighbor don't understand you or respect you at the end of the day for who you truly are, you know, they question you how God's working in your favor regardless of what trauma you overcame. You know, you don't have to have malicious intentions to bring harm towards yourself and others around you. You're just trying to elevate, become your best self, vision yourself. And you don't have to wear a mask when you're at peace with yourself, to understand the Son within the summit, that God got your back. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. Just because someone gave up on you, don't give up on yourself. Just because someone overlooked you, don't give up on yourself. You are genuinely loved by all the right people. You are genuinely respected by all the right people. And you treat your respect 365 days with no malicious intentions to bring harm towards yourself and others around you. Never allow the enemy or haters, God's or personal intentions such as your thought process on your freedom. They would fake gaslight you and act like they're so in tune with God, and the whole entire time they're trying to bring harm towards you, such your thought process on your freedom. And they don't have good intentions. So protect your energy, because not everybody's having your time. I truly appreciate time to the genuine ones only. Protect your energy, because not everybody's having your time. Love yourself, love yourself. Love yourself, love yourself. Regardless of text, very direction. Have a good and safe week to the genuine ones only. Now your genuine love, respect. Have a good day. Respect.